Stressing for that old thing back. That initial love, all the goosebumps, those flutters in my gut, turn into disgust. What a waste of love, babe. I just wanna go back to how it was.
Hey, y'all, welcome back to your girl page. Come along with your girl while I get these kids ready for school and I get myself ready for work. I hope everybody is having a productive day because, baby, this morning has told your girl up, okay? I don't know if I was leaving or coming, but it's alright because guess what? It's your girl turned 30 in what? 2 days. How about that? And honestly, I'm excited for this birthday. I don't know why. Maybe because your girl growing. Okay? But I hope y'all have a great day. And sorry for the late morning routine. But baby, you know how I get when you a mama. And we still pushing this content out. Even though it's late, we still gonna push it. So stay positive. Have a productive day. And stay blessed, y'all.
Stressing for that old thing back. That initial love, all the goosebumps, those flutters in my gut, turn into disgust. What a waste of love, babe. I just wanna go back to how it was. Lay in each other's arms all day. Send me gifts just because. Lovers, how they get so ugly. Can't we rediscover, baby, what it was? Or let's be honest, it was just a lover. You were so romantic, we were picture perfect. So much freaking passion, why we never got it back, babe? It was just a lover. Really wish you didn't push me away. I was willing to try long as it takes. I would never say we were a mistake, but fleeting romance doesn't a lifetime make. That initial love, all the goosebumps, those flutters in my gut, turn into disgust. What a waste of love. To how it was, baby. Lay in each other's arms all day. Send me gifts just because it's Tuesday. Tell me where we went wrong. Started as fantasy, ended as enemies. How'd it get so ugly? Can't we rediscover, baby, what it was? Or let's be honest, it was just a lover. We were picture perfect, so much freaking passion. Why we never got it back, babe? If you miss me, just say that, babe. Lover, I don't deserve what you put me through, so you don't deserve one more chance. It's true, I still miss you.
Happy tax season, y'all. But on a serious tip, I just wanted to see if y'all will leave down in the comments what's your plans with your taxes this year. And are you locking in to something that is going to make you some passive income? Are you investing in the things that will free up some of your paycheck this year. Like, I just really want all of us to be intentional when it comes down to tax season, because a lot of times in our community we go out and we buy unnecessary things that we don't need just because we couldn't buy it throughout the year. So we go and we're buying everything that we couldn't afford throughout the year with our paycheck, with our taxes. So as soon as that the money hit our account, it's already gone. Baby, as soon as you file, that money be gone. You already got plans for it. But I want that to change this year. I want us to get into the mindset of, I can do things differently and I will do things differently. Because at the end of the day, we don't know what tomorrow will bring. And every single day we are seeing a system that chooses to fail our community. But at the same time, even though the system fails, we're steady failing our own community as well, because we don't get up and stand and say enough is enough. What happened to the days where you were paying up your rent, or you had put up 6 months of your, whatever you need for emergencies? But not only just putting money up into these banks, open up your Roth IRA. Open them kids up a 529 plan for college. So if you got a child that you know is going to go to school and they want to go to college, stop waiting to figure out if you're going to be able to afford it or not. Because, baby, a little goes a long way. So say you getting child support for them babies. Put up $30 out of their child support check into that 529 or into a Roth IRA for your children. So by the time they hit 18, they're able to make the decisions that they need when times don't look like what they are looking like right now. Let's start using this money to set ourselves up and not to just go out here and look like we got money, but really start investing in things that will begin to make us passive income. Let's start back growing our fruits and veggies. I understand that a lot of us are renting where we stay at, but baby, that's why they got pots and bags and stuff like that you can actually grow your fruits and veggies in, because it's doable. And this is how our ancestors, our grandparents and things of this sort, they had survived hard times because they knew how. We have to start raising our children to know how to survive in this world, because a lot of times we are sitting up here and we're saying that we're just, making major differences. But at the same time, we have to be making major differences all around the board, all across. Because the times that we lived in back in the day is no longer a thing. I remember when I first got my first job, actually, I was 16. So by the time I was 18, I was looking at apartments. And baby, do you know apartments, a 1-bedroom was $400 a month where I was at. In Illinois, baby, $400 a month, a 1-bedroom, nice area. Baby, you had probably your water and sewer included. Baby, we don't live in them times no more. Here I am in Texas, and baby, a 1-bedroom can run you up to $2,000, if not more, just depending on what type of 1-bedroom you're looking for.
Didn't happen like that.
So let's start setting our kids up for success and not failure, because at the end of the day, we don't know what tomorrow will bring. We don't know if we'll be here today or tomorrow. So start putting some money into a life insurance policy. A lot of times in our community, we don't talk about life insurance. However, that is something that we need. It is a necessity. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still getting over this cold. But yes, life insurance is a necessity. Whether you're using a whole life policy or you're using terms, which honestly you need to have both. Whole life will get you through while you're alive. Term life will help your children later on, and even whole life. If you do it right, you can actually use it as for it to have a cash value and a death benefit. However, if you just wanted to have a major backup plan, think about putting all of your ducks in order. So to have two. So that is what we should be doing with our income taxes. Baby, if you ain't got no washer and dryer and that laundromat turn them pockets up every month, get you a washer and dryer, a durable washer and dryer that is going to last, where you don't have to keep buying it every single year. Let's say if you need a vehicle, get you a durable vehicle. Do not go out here to Matilda's daddy and go buy the first nicest hanging car that got the biggest rims on it. No, think logical. If you got a car note, baby, pay some towards that principal and interest. Because baby, when I looked at my contract, the principal and the interest almost doubles my car note. Okay? And a lot of people don't know that when you have a car note, you have to treat it just like you treat your credit cards. Once that car starts accumulating all of that interest, baby, you lost. You have lost. So, with that being said, use the 72 rule and divide whatever your interest is, your principal and your interest on your vehicle, divided by 72. And then that is something that you want to be able to look forward to paying the car people every single month, because baby, they are getting over when it comes down to these loans and these mortgages. Baby, if you don't pay towards that principal, baby, you're going to double your car notes in the matter of however long your term is. So in our community in 2026, we're getting educated on the things that matter most. Not about putting Lululemon on our kids' butts just because we say we got it. You may have it, but I would rather be putting money into investment accounts for them opposed to anything else. So yeah, let's just get in tune, y'all, and stay active and stay positive and keep going. Baby, we got this. No matter what society say about us, baby, we have this, okay? Because we're going to get up and we're going to choose us today, tomorrow, next week, and so forth. So remember, just because it's out there and they say that it's a helpmate, sometimes it is a hindrance just to keep us stagnant and keep us complacent and lost in this world, because it's so much more to life than designer. Baby, when you get to get up in the morning and choose if you want to go out and work today, baby, that is a blessing, because you get to choose what you want to do with your time. To say that, oh well, yeah, I gotta work for 65 years just to get a retirement check, and then they tax you really hard on that retirement, and you're what, 65? You've worked so hard all of these years, and to what, get about a good 5-10 years in of your life to enjoy? No, we're changing that narrative. So let's stay positive, let's stay prayed up, and keep going, because we got this no matter what society tells us that we don't. Bye, y'all.